Hey guys, how's it going? This is Marcos for FightHubTV.com in Torrance, California. We're here at a Borders, actually, where we spoke with Forrest Griffin just minutes ago. He went ahead and shared his thoughts on UFC 117's main event between Anderson Silva and Chael Sonnen. He also commented to us about UFC 118's co-main event between Randy the Natural Couture and James Lights Out Toney. And of course, we talked to him about his recent book that he's coming out with, a Survival Guide to the Apocalypse, which we see Forrest here in a really hilarious looking outfit. So let's go ahead and check out what he had to say.
Come on in, Sean and Ray, meet Forrest. Hey there, everybody, let's give a really big Borders tour. Thanks, guys. Hop on over, dudes. Yeah, we're in.
Forrest, let's go ahead and take a look at your book. You're holding it backwards there. So where'd you get the inspiration for this book? What was the aha moment for it?
I'm trying to save lives, doing my civic duty to save people from the apocalypse.
Speaking of the apocalypse, December 21st, 2012, where will you be?
It's not the real apocalypse. It's not real.
No.
It's not real, no.
Well, this book helped me out on that day, though.
I mean, yeah. I suppose. You got to find somebody that's a complete idiot and buy all their stuff cheap.
So let's go through the book.
Let's do that.
All right, let's walk me through it.
Just read it. Let's do an audio book.
If you want to do an excerpt from it, no.
I don't. Like Shakespeare.
If I was like average Joe Schmo,
Hamlet.
if I was like an average Joe Schmo on the street, what would you tell me about the book? Which I am, yes.
I would tell you, this is the greatest, where's that? This is the greatest apocalypse book ever written by a UFC fighter from Georgia with an IQ less than 90 that you will ever read in your life. And if this book doesn't save your life in the case of the apocalypse, I will give you your money back.
Well, it's certainly a really, really funny book. So, there's a quote by your mom here saying that, in quotes, this book is an holy abomination. It will make you dumber for having read it. Judging by the content, you would think he grew up eating paint chips. I swear that wasn't the case. Your mom sounds like she's really, really funny.
My mom just wants you to know that I did not eat paint chips and that she was a better mother than that. Because they still had lead paint when I was a kid. So it's important. Lead's delicious.
Now, Forrest, there's a few excerpts I seen in this book here. One at the very back where it has something to do with a pocket something here. I don't know.
You just leave that to your imagination,
yeah,
kiddo. I'm gonna let you run with it.
Here's a thing in the book, but well, what's the? I guess how long did it take you writing the book? Do you have like the writing bug now since your first book?
I'm actually writing a third book. I know it's ridiculous. I can explain that, the writing thing. Here's the deal. Everybody likes to tell a story and have everybody listen. Well, imagine what an ego stroking it is when you have people pay to listen to your nonsense. It's just really amazing. And people are still buying my nonsense, so I'm going to keep selling it.
Hey, why not? Whatever makes you a buck, right?
Well, I'm not running out of nonsense anytime soon. So there's that. Money's not going to be of value, though. It's the apocalypse and all. So don't worry about that.
So this picture here, we see Forrest here on the cover. He has duct tape on his waist. He's holding what it seems to be a squirrel.
It's funny. Loincloths, they don't sell them in Target. They're harder to come by than you'd think. No? I think I'm going to, if this fighting thing doesn't work out and the author thing doesn't work out, I'm going to come out with a line of loincloths. I think so. Loincloths like maybe a Target, like Sprawl. You think they would put a loincloth out for me?
Clinch Gear, maybe?
Yeah. Well, Sprawl sponsors me now, so I'd give them first op.
Yeah, first right of refusal.
Yeah, you know, I'll catch the possums myself.
Be pretty cool. I heard Master Tong, your favorite trainer, catches squirrels.
Dude, that's so hard. Bullshit. I'll call him bullshit. He catches like old 6 squirrels or something.
You think so?
No.
Yeah, I heard he's pretty crazy.
Erish did catch like where he throws the fish in the book on the shore. He did do that for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, I shot a fish, but I couldn't eat it because I'd shot it and it was. Well, no, it was like falling apart. Yeah, it wasn't very bright.
Yeah.
Can't shoot fish. I thought
So there's a picture here. It has you in
You mentioned that, yeah.
no. Well, there's another one that has cartoon undies for an alternate cover shirt.
It's supposed to say, well, yes, they do make them in adult sizes.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but my ramblings are not legible. And that's the other thing we wanted to do is, like, put a page of, like, the notes that I give Erish. Like, they're crazy person notes. It's beautiful. So.
This is great. Well, moving on to other topics. UFC 117 just happened. UFC 117 just happened. What did you think about Silva's performance?
It was a fight Anderson Silva needed. You know, he looked engaged. He's looked lackluster and lackadaisical in his last couple fights. You know, it made you root for him. It was a good fight. He bled. You know, he struggled. He came back. You know, he did a lot of good things. So it'll definitely help him.
Do you think at any, I guess not at any point, but do you think he just got lucky with that fight? With the way it was finished, a lot of people were saying, like, you know, he was lucky he was losing the fight, and he just kind of just a miracle submission happened. Do you see it that way, or you see, like, you know, he's skilled enough to get the submission and you should give him credit?
No, it's all a point of the sport. There's a lot of ways to win. Anything can happen. It's dumb. It's not luck. Stupid people say that. Tell them I said that.
Moving on to the next UFC bout, James Toney's fighting Randy Couture. What do you think about that fight?
Well, I mean, it's a pretty simple fight, you know. If Randy takes him down, Randy wins. If Randy gets cut on the way in, Toney wins. Pretty simple.
Rooting for the wrestling guy, right?
Well, just because Randy's a buddy of mine.
Yeah. All right, Forrest. Well, is there anything you'd like to end the interview with? I know.
There really isn't.
No.
There's nothing.
Well, you guys, this is a hilarious book. I read it little by little while I was here waiting in line, and it was hilarious.
Now you don't have to buy it. Good to go.
Thank you, Forrest.